regular season of any team in the history of the game.
Thank you for that politic answer, Brian Shaw.
And that's about all it means. When you don't validate it by winning the championship at the end of it, and they had a great season, you can't take anything away from that. But the season after the season and winning your last game is what matters the most, and they weren't able to accomplish that.
See, B. Shaw is being, like you said, politically correct. It don't mean a damn thing. Like, it don't mean nothing. They lost. I mean, the whole agenda of having that great season is to cap it off by winning the championship. So, you know, these guys, and we both know as ex-players, you look at Draymond and Steph and Clay and all the guys that they have on this team, you got a bunch of guys that have a bunch of heart, a bunch of pride, and they know the regular season was great, but the only way to cap it off is by winning the championship. So if you don't win that championship, it's an empty feeling. 72, it don't mean nothing. You're going to go through this whole summer, you're going to go through the whole summer mad about Game 7.
Yes.
And you're not going to remember or really even think about the 73 wins that you just had. And they should, because that is an accomplishment.
Right.
But as a basketball player, as a competitor, these guys are going to remember losing Game 7 at home where they had the chance to really make history.
Yeah, look, I get it. There's no question that winning a championship is the best thing. And even Klay Thompson said before Game 7, it's a failure if we don't win. So as you said, basketball players, they all agree with you. For those of us who sit through the regular season, though, please don't tell me it means nothing because I go to all those games, and it's a thing. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It's a really hard thing to accomplish to win 73. No one has ever done it in the history of basketball. It says something about your team. I agree it doesn't mean as much as it would if you won a championship, but I am a little disappointed to hear all you players, including some of the Warriors, say it doesn't mean anything or it's a failure, because I thought there was something special about that regular season. It felt big and important and something that no one had been able to pull off before.
But you know what, Rachel? I think if you give these guys 10 years, 15 years from now, then they'll feel a little bit different. But right now, in this moment, and going through what they just went through, it doesn't mean a whole lot, you know, because that wasn't the goal. The goal wasn't to have the best record ever and then not win a championship. You know, I was told a long time ago from an old coach, there's two things in basketball. There's winning and misery.
Right.
There's winning and misery. That's it.
The expression,
and
right?
that's what they're going through right now. They had the winning part last year, and now they're going through the misery part. There's no in between.
Right. I think Scottie Pippen was on the radio this morning talking. It's like Mercury Morris from the Dolphins base. We still have it. We still have the record. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable, the subtext that goes on here. I want to ask you